weekend. It is Howard University homecoming weekend. So niggas like us, we already know stay dangerous, don't do no dumb shit, and niggas already acting wild up in the city. Bruh, bruh. When I say I'm on go
When I
right
say,
now,
hey, I'm going to whoop somebody's ass.
I had a whole Halloween party that I was invited to. I pulled up to the party late as fuck. I was like, hey, yo, I can only stay here for like 15 minutes. You know, I'm going to meet the people who are inside the Discord call every night that I'm normally in. But aside from that, I got to go. I'm glad y'all niggas are safe. I got a little brother at home. There's no food in the house. I need to handle my shit. I am tired of being a responsible adult. I have missed out on pussy. I have missed out on peace. My pockets are fucking empty, and now a nigga is ready to fight, and I gotta survive 2
You know
weeks.
what? Honestly, that's kind of a great way to segment into the episode, right? Um, so yeah, with all the new shit coming out, we kind of planned this a little bit before the writers and actors strike ended. The writer strike has ended as of right now. The actors is still ongoing. I think they're at day 100 at the time of this recording. And so I was like, you know what?
Yeah, but
Let's dive into like the classic shows, right? Something that like help mold
yeah,
us into the people that we are nowadays. Um, and there's a nice, lovely list. Um, Now the shows had to have started between what I say, January of 1990 to 2000, December of 2001. So if the show came out in like March of '02, nah. Um,
wait. We could use 2001.
Too
Holy
late. Too
shit.
late. I had to make the tier list and I had to put it together and I just did it this morning. Um,
No. I
and
was trying to make sure that I wasn't tripping.
y'all didn't. It was all shows, not just cartoons, not anime. It was all shows.
No,
So
yeah. I'm saying as far as um fuck. This guest gave me their court document and I told them, yo, don't do that shit. But they were constant. Oh my god. Anyway, continue. I'm trying to find the list.
uh oh no, I your list I went through it. As I was pulling these up, I made sure that the first season had started in the 90s or in 2001. So the shows are as follows. This is the group collective of those that made the list. So Juju's list is not here. His choices aren't here, but that's because he decided not to participate in this episode, and that's okay. Shows are as follow: Hey Arnold, Fresh Prince, Full House, Sister Sister, Angry Beaver, Beavis and Butthead, Batman the Animated Series, Cat Dog, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Digimon, Ed, and Eddy, Futurama, Dragon Ball GT, Johnny Bravo, Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin or the Saban era, Recess, Ren and Stimpy, Rugrats, South Park, X-Men the Animated Series, Living Single, The Nanny, and Yu Yu Hakusho.
There we go. And there's a reason why I put the Saban era.
Yeah, the best era. Also, rest in peace, because by the time this episode comes out, we're gonna be
Whoa,
at like 1 year anniversary.
whoa. Sir?
I have to say it, bruh. You know
With
I
the
have to say it. So no,
uh,
because
uh,
I'm still mad at myself that I was unable to get his signature at Rhode Island Comic Con, and his daughter's gonna be there, but like I have no connection to his daughter, so I don't want to get her signature in replacement of his, because then it's just gonna be a daily reminder. It's like, damn. Oh well.
yeah. But yeah, sir. I'm sorry. I would have to disagree, but you see, for the today's episode, yeah, it's the best era for today's episode. We'll put it like that. But
Not
the
in terms of
best
like power
era,
scaling. It's like it gave us more than we wanted, more that we needed, and I feel like every other what it was Saban, and then there was another era right after those two to me are the best ones because everything afterwards it just kind of doesn't
Disney
stop making any
era.
sense. Yeah, the Disney era.
Listen,
All right, seeing how we're kind of missing our other compatriots right now, um, I'm gonna talk about the ones that I brought into the mix. Hey Arnold, Full House, Fresh Prince, Sister Sister, Living Single, The Nanny, and Yu Yu Hakusho. First of all, Shared Drescher is 20 years later. Delicious, beautiful. And I think the most like annoying part of my childhood was hearing Mr. Sheffield, but now everywhere like it is the first like meme of the 90's that it just like you can't hear a picture and then you just see her like you see the meme start, she walks in, opens her mouth, and then you already know she's saying, "Oh, Mr. Sheffield." What else? The butler had great one-liners, amazing one-liners. And the kids were actually like really good like child actors. I didn't like look into any of them or what they've done since then. Probably most of them stopped acting anyways. Living Single. So I gotta thank Azid Enzi for that one when we were talking about like iconic shit about a year ago. And he was like, "Yeah, no, Living Single." I was like, "What?" And then I started watching it, and it's a slow burn only because I only watch it with my girl because we started watching it together. My mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I should just watch it my damn self because I'd be done with it. It's really good. It's great chemistry all around. And yeah, if my thing could stop like looking at my face, that'd be highly appreciated. Um, pretty good intro. I can hear what you're saying, fam. I don't know. You ain't saying shit.
said, it's
There we go.
a thing called "We Want to See Your Face." Now I got to turn up my mic to disrespectfully loud. We got a brand new mic, by the way, you guys. We're
Yo, that
official.
I am hearing everything. Living Single, along with like Golden Girls back in the day, those two together helped pave the way for a lot, and I do mean a lot of the sitcoms that came afterwards. Especially like in rewatchability. I started watching Golden Girls a long time ago. I didn't finish it, but like you
Thank you
can.
for being a friend.
Oh, oh, oh.
Coming
So we
back.
started from the bottom. Now here you go. Ooh,
All
now
right,
this is my part right here. And if you threw anybody, you know exactly what
just
I'm
going.
talking about. But I mean that theme song was very basic. But no, in terms of like sitcoms, those two like they were very pivotal, especially in like pop culture, because people still talk about them today. It led to Friends, it led to Big Bang Theory, and like a whole bunch of other ones that I'm just not. Yu Yu Hakusho, also like it's a great. My favorite meme from it is "I'm old Yusuke," and whenever people start talking to me about random shit, I'm like, "I'm old Yusuke." Like I don't have time or the patience for this anymore. Like I'm done. I'm gone.
Nah, if I say we going down the street to go fight these bad guys, we going down the street to go fight these bad guys. Shit ain't changed. We might be older now, but that don't mean shit.
I mean,
Listen, shut the
to
fuck up.
to
Shut
me,
the fuck up. We got our shit on. I'm
I mean,
Yusuke right
me
now.
personally, I think Yu Yu Hakusho definitely paved the way for Bleach. Um, in terms of like characters,
You've seen this vest.
I'm ignoring the sound that vest made. Um, going into the realms of cartoons for a second for my list. Hey Arnold. Honestly, it's a show that both me and my mom enjoyed, and if my camera could stop doing this, that would be highly appreciated. Like there's literally
Focusing
nothing
in
from it.
on you.
Yeah, it just needs to focus in on me. Maybe it's because like the shine from the thing. Okay, that's solved that. But now you're looking at my dirty desk. Um,
That's fine. Do you
it
not
has
see the
only one. Yeah,
trenches?
I know. It had a movie. It was good. Um, yeah, I might rewatch that if I like don't have to have another streaming service, or I might just become like Luffy and become king of the pirates. We'll see what happens. Um, getting back into the real world. Will Smith's like hit in his career, sitcom Fresh Prince. And yes, I said those words specifically because I feel like ever since Men in Black and Wild Wild West, his career has been on a. He's still a household name, still a great actor, but I mean, keep my wife's name out your mouth. But y'all been separated for 6 months.
But like at this point, that's a different conversation. But we gonna address that.
I want that real love, the dark skin and Aunt Viv love.
No.
That leave it to his bush, that's your crib love, and you ain't gotta wonder whether that's your kid love. Full House. Whatever happened to predictability? The Milkman, the Paperboy, even the TV. Don't ask me the rest of the theme song because I don't remember it. Great show. Except for the dad, what's his name, Bob Saget. Like he's America's dad. Like Betty White is America's mom / grandma. But his stand up, fam. His stand up makes like people like Eddie Griffin, Cat Williams look tame. Like his shit is really raunchy. Sad that he passed away. And his stand up is for it is NC-17. I was like, damn, that's aggressive. But you know what? They all had a great chemistry on the cast crew because they even came out with the kind of reboot follow-up sequel. Kind of. I didn't watch it. I didn't feel like it. And Sister. It had me the grips of my youth. I came home, Full House was on, I'd watch it. Sister was on, I'd watch it. And then Kirk Franklin was on one episode, and he's like, I like your robes. And then they go on, I think it was Brighter Day or something like that. It was one of his like obviously older songs by the time it was new. I liked it because it tackled family, like a dynamic family. Also tackled like some religious aspects as they got older, went to college. And my favorite character, which if I'm not mistaken, he had to like leave the show because his mom was sick, which was the dude that played Roger. Go home, Roger. Loved it. Yeah. The moment I said that, you're like, the nostalgia is coming back.
I'll hold the fifth on that one.
Yeah. Shadow isn't here right now, so I'm just gonna run through his shit, which was Angry Beavers, Beavis and Butthead. Those two are kind of like the same exact show. One is rated PG, the other one's rated PG-13 / rated R. Batman, the animated series. Rest in peace to the voice actor. Cat Dog. It was a kid TV show. What do you want from me? Courage the Cowardly Dog. If you honestly enjoyed this, I think that right now you are tattooed. You are tattooed to the extreme. Because if you my glicky see my point.
Like he fucking called me out on this shit. What the fuck else am I supposed to do, chat? But sit up here and lie?
Basically.
It's crazy, and it's on my list too. It's number 7. Crazy.
Yeah. I think these two might be from yours as well, so let me skip that. Futurama. Was Futurama on your list? Or his list?
Yep.
Futurama
it's
was
on
your
mine.
list? Okay. Dragon Ball GT, which I was kind of hoping that someone was going to say it and do it. Made me happy. Ren and Stimpy, which kind of fits more into the Beavis and Butthead. You can clearly tell there was definitely a theme, but he is not here to tell us about said theme.
We can't hold him in court for this.
I would love to, but we can't.
Oh, I definitely will be on your side this time. As much as I'm the DJ,
like
certain shit.
Three of the shows, it's like one of these is like the others. Now, why were they all here? All that stuff would be to have cow and chicken on his list. He didn't have it, so I was like, I kind of wanted to add it, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna let it be. And I believe the rest is your list, right? Digimon, Ed, Eddy, Spawn era, Power Rangers, Recess, Rugrats, and South Park, correct? Oh, and X-Men animated series.
Look at me, look at me. You know, you can use 10% off for W Energy. Stay hydrated, but be better. Code Sage 3J. You'll be all right.
So I messed up a little bit. There was actually one show that's an honorable mention, but I didn't pay attention to the year that its first season started, which is Family Matters. Yeah, I can't do it.
My nigga, why the fuck are we on here?
No, that was my bad. That's just like me. Like I messed up while I was like moving this stuff. I was doing it this
I'm
morning.
about to say.
Nah, so like ignore that. But like the only place I could leave it is right down there.
Yeah, because you see, that would be, even if this was a 90s show. Here's the issue.
You wouldn't have been born yet. And this would be a solo show.
I know.
All right, so Hey Arnold, are you placing it in the top echelon of the programs? Are we leaving it towards the bottom?
I am putting it for a vote of C, no more than a B.
All right, so low C, high C, low B. So, all right, right around the middle. Nice. Fresh Prince. What are we doing? Honestly, I really enjoyed it. I would kind of say it's S tier, but I'd be okay with A tier.
Yeah, as
F
long
tier
as
can
we
only have 3
tracking.
spots this time, by the way.
As long as we're tracking. You said we can only have 3 going to S.
Yeah.
Well, then let's vote on everybody who makes it into A.
I like that. Full House. I give it an A.
A.
Look at that. Sister, A as well.
I haven't seen it, so I kind of have my own bias. The only reference that I got was to Go Home Roger, because that's been used on my cousin as of recent. So, me being an uncultured swine, I'll allow it to go to A. Yes, I'm an uncultured swine.
D,
as he sits here.
For Angry Beavers, because Shadow isn't here to try and. I think it's
C
good.
tier.
C tier, okay.
No. Put that one back in D tier. The other one, the
Hey,
two
Arnold?
guys. No.
Oh, Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, put that in C tier.
Above or below Arnold?
No, below Arnold.
Below Arnold? All right, bet.
Yeah.
Batman the Animated Series, I can easily give that an S. It does stand the test of time, and it gave us Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is like, she started anime only and then got a comic origin. So
And the Calypso, you know what?
how good of a show are you? We created our own character and then it got a comic book origin later.
We're gonna put that into the A tier, because again we're gonna vote at the end for the S tier.
Cat Dog. You know what? I kind of want to put this above Hey Arnold, but only like just above it. It's not gonna be so high C as well or low B.
Honestly, because Hey Arnold is better, so if we're gonna put Cat Dog, then Hey Arnold gets promoted to a B.
Yeah, see, I knew what you were gonna say before you said it. Courage, Cowardly Dog. I'd leave it in B tier, but above Arnold.
Yeah. Listen, it made you realize, like, hey, sometimes you just gonna have to handle that shit.
The thing I do for love. Yeah,
automatic A tier. Automatic.
Eddy, to me is either A tier, it's low A, high B.
It's a B.
Above
Pastime
or below above or below Courage.
It's honestly below Arnold, believe it or not, because it's really about like
I can accept that.
It's the suburbs, you know. It taught me my way of life, but it also was like, hey, you gonna have to be a hustler out here. But if you see some strange women walking around, you know, be wise in your decision.
Oh, the
I
Kinky
was not
Sisters?
wise.
Or are you talking about real life?
I'm talking about both in the show and real life. Like, you know, the three girls that
Yeah,
constantly kept
the Kinky
chasing her.
Sisters.
Yes. Even though they're supposed to somehow be attracted to them at the same time, it's like you're a problem. You're a real problem.
Futurama. Me personally, because it's had so many endings and so many like reboots or like continuations, high B tier for me. And it's only because
Yeah.
of those. Like it's a great show, it's a classic show, but you can literally start watching at any of the like reboots and you're almost left with like no imagination. I think except for the most recent one because it got canceled twice and then brought back 3 times.
They just brought it back.
Yeah,
Just brought it back.
this is the third time because I think it ran from it was 90 something to like 0203, then it came back 07 to whatever, then it came back in the early 2010s, I believe, and then it ended, and then when it ended there, it just stopped, and then it just got brought back. Dragon Ball GT,
I would say honestly,
I'd say
right?
mid B tier.
Cool.
It's short
Cool.
and sweet, and it gave us 2 of the best transformations and 7 of the best fights, 8 of the best fights, which was against the dragons.
Look, listen, I can totally agree because I was about to have to explain myself. I was like, hey, before y'all shoot me down, hear me out. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's, but it's true though. Like I didn't even realize how quick GT is. GT is 64 episodes. That's 2 whole arcs.
Yeah, but it got to
Or
the point,
3.
which is why we appreciate it.
Short, sweet, to the point, little to no fillers. I love that shit. Big boy, Johnny Bravo.
I think we all know.
Mid C tier.
No.
D tier.
I mean, I was going to put him as a low B. But, you know.
I can accept that. I can accept that.
Yeah, he's a low B. Like, he's good pastime TV. Are we doing this as just the Mighty Morphin or as in the Saban era?
I'm just doing it as a sub.
All right. Sage Squad. Those not a part of the Sage Squad, but you still seeing this message. It's important, all right? I know you get tired playing the game, especially on Unite. I always say get high off of potions, all right? Special item right there. Give you a little bit more life. Give you a little bit more energy, right? Damn, close combat into this W right here, all right? That's what I'm talking about. Get the W with W. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? Use my code. It's going to pop up somewhere. Not sure where. But you're going to use that code, get 10% off your next order. The caffeine, all right? And it's not just that alone. It also comes with great vitamins on the inside. So if you do want to use this as pre-workout, because we know you like going to the gym, don't you sit here and lie, okay? Me as a Lucario main, I know we like to fight. So that means we got to stay ready. You know, we got to pump that iron, you know what I'm saying? Purchase WD, code SAGE EJ.
Band era. But my
Okay,
Morphin's
cool.
the first of the era. So Recess. I'd put it either low B to low C. It's not D tier. It's okay. Not my favorite, but it is okay.
Recess, I'm putting at a C, but above Cat Dog, honestly.
So what you're saying is a C plus. Bet. Ren and Stimpy. Shadow, you're not here. D tier.
Wow. But honestly, yeah, I was going
I've
to put
seen
it.
like 4 episodes. So
I mean, I've only seen about the same amount, but that's not the reason why I put it as D tier.
it's very aggressive for a kids show. I'm sorry. There are no innuendos. They're just literally doing it. Like this
Oh,
is why we have guidelines on TV now because of this show.
Because it's their
Have you
fault.
seen some of the clips?
Oh, I've seen some of the clips.
Exactly. Speaking
You
of
don't need
clips,
help. That's why I put in B tier. Because they're always.
Rugrats. I want to say mid B tier, if not A tier.
I give it, below Power Rangers on A tier.
Mm-hmm.
No. Better yet, put it above Futurama on B tier.
South Park. I'd put
A
it above
tier.
John. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
X-Men animated series, A tier for me.
of course.
Uh,
A tier. A tier.
Living Single, A tier, bet. The Nanny, A tier.
Yeah.
And then Yu Yu Hakusho, also A tier. If it's not, to me, even though, like, the only thing I would do right here is put that kind of there, because they're all, like, the same grade over and over and over again, but South Park, to me, isn't over The Nanny. Or these two other shows. So where are we putting Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yu Yu Hakusho obviously goes in A tier.
But where specifically in A tier? Right around
A
animated
tier.
series or South Park?
No, he's definitely better than South Park. Put him right before. Yeah.
Right there? Bet.
Yeah, because we're doing the whole Saban era series, it's like, damn, hold on, wait a second. Yu Yu Hakusho got a lot to compete with.
Okay.
Now, who's in our honorable mention again?
That's Family Matters. I messed up while doing it. Family Matters season 1 came out in '89, so it doesn't count.
Damn.
It's a great show though. Lovely show.
I know.
Did I do that?
All right, now it's time for the decisions and the vote.
So, looking at this a little bit more subjectively, my 3 votes are for Yu Yu Hakusho, The Nanny, and seeing how you haven't seen Sister Sister, and I'm by myself with that, I can move that to Fresh Prince.
So Fresh Prince has made it.
Okay, good. Is it taking the number 1 spot?
I mean, I guess because we're the only two here that unanimously agreed upon it, so it takes number 1 in this case. But I honestly want to put just there's only one thing on my mind right now. All right, and I am a whore, okay, a whore, down bad, outright.
I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going.
Batman animated series, vote for S tier. Now, if
And
you're thinking,
what's the other one? Because there's 3 going in here, and then we.
Oh no, I mean, because we didn't agree upon the other 2, so I was going to see, but
No, my votes was Fresh Prince, Yu Yu Hakusho, and what was it? The Nanny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are my 3. We both
but
unanimously on Fresh Prince. What are your other 2? And then we debate and see which one is better.
So we got Batman for my vote as number 2, and then for number 3, honestly, you can go on ahead and give it to Full House. I know, and
so between hold on, let me do it like this. So it's a little bit easier for us, right? So between these 4, we got to pick the the second place and third place spot. Full House,
Exactly.
Batman, Yu Yu, and The Nanny.
So
To me, the argument is The Nanny or Full House. Like that's that argument right there. The Nanny or Full House, because The Nanny is a little chaotic while Full House is completely chaotic.
exactly.
It is somehow, some way, a single dad who is a news anchor has a big ass house in whatever the hell it is spot where they live in, and he has what would be his brother-in-law and his friend live with him.
Yeah.
Eh.
With his three daughters.
Out with his three daughters, and then one of them has kids as well, towards like the later seasons. Versus a woman that just got fired, ends up becoming a nanny, and then to 5 kids, something like that. It's 4 or 5 kids, something like that. To this really rich dude that's like a movie producer or some shit. He has a butler and an assistant, and the two of those bitches are fighting at it for his attention. But in the end, shared dresser.
You know what it sounds? But they had a second coming of that same thing from Disney, right? I'm about to blow your mind with this.
Maybe.
Jesse.
Você filho da puta. Se você não para de destruir minha vida de vez em quando, okay? The only good thing that came from that show is the kid that died, because I thought he was a great actor on that show. Everyone else to me was kind of pathetic. Not pathetic, but like the little young black girl, I loved her as a character. I think she did a great job.
Everybody is thirsting over Sky Jackson right now.
I'm not
which is
thirsting
crazy.
over her. I just I can
No. I know you're not. I'm saying everybody else is. Like I don't think you get it.
Yeah. The kid that died because he stole the show. May he rest in peace.
Of course, he taught us how to be the Riddler.
And that was it. Everything else, the butler, I didn't care for. But also, the dude was a single dad in The Nanny, where in Jesse, the parents were still together in New York, which is bullshit. Because they, the older girl, the oldest girl, she's gone on to do bigger and better things. God bless her. I'd still fight you, but I think The Nanny is better, just because there's less adult characters, right? But it has more of an impact. Also, because I feel like it's better. Like I'm not saying Full House isn't that great.
No. Yeah, you got a valid point.
Like, it starts off chaotic and it continues to be chaotic, while the other one starts off chaotic because the lady lied on her resume to get the job, and then ends up actually caring and getting better and being better, and then marries the dude to become mom.
All right, the nanny.
Yeah, see how I do that? I do that all the time, because all I do is win. All right. So now the fight is between Batman and Yu Yu Hakusho. Honestly, it's a fight. I want to hear your reasoning as to why Batman should be above Yu Yu Hakusho.
Nah. See, because then you try to come up with a rebuttal, and you've already admit to it.
No.
So you're gonna open the floor first.
I like it for what it is, right? It is. I'm not gonna say the first because I'm not sure, but it is like a monumental piece. It did give us Harley Quinn, which is something I enjoy, because nowadays
everybody enjoys Harley Quinn. If you don't enjoy Harley Quinn, I will fight you before Ivy even shows up.
I don't mind her, but at one point she kind of became like a caricature, and then like she evolved, and then she got her own shit, and that's how I was like, you know what, I like that.
Harley Quinn awoken everything
which is me. The first. I refuse to have that conversation with you anymore. Which
you brought it up, so
I just can't with you right now. I really just can't with you right now.
Since Shadow is not here, I have to.
We have Mark
supplement.
Hamill, which awesome. Love him as the Joker. It's good. It is a monumental piece. It, like, gave us a lot of iconic stuff. But like in terms of Yu Yu Hakusho, if we didn't get Yu Yu Hakusho, I guarantee you we would have gotten a different set of characters for Bleach. Because you can't tell me that Yusuke Urameshi is not the blueprint for Ichigo Kurosaki. Look me in my eye.
Valid
Look
point.
me in my eye. And
well,
tell
I'm
me
looking at
that
you. It's a
one did
valid
not
point.
completely influence the other, or relatively influence the other.
Are you asking me to look you in your eye and lie to you?
So
or
in one
to agree?
in one instance, we have a new character. While in the other, we got the start of the influence for a whole new show that has spanned decades. While in here, like, we just got some characters.
So
to me, it's because of the blueprint. It's because of the group, the voice actors. Though the quality of both of these shows is ass. Don't look me in my eye. We are in 2023. These shows came out like 30 years ago almost. I'm old, Yusuke. And I honestly believe that Yu Yu Hakusho paved a better way, and we got more out of it.
So I'm gonna just put it like this. Aside from Harley Quinn, again, Batman. It's Batman. You can't tell me you didn't wake up early on a Saturday morning before Yu Yu Hakusho comes on. Who was there? Who was there? Who were you introduced to before anime, by the way? Batman, right?
No.
Just let's keep that in mind.
Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon.
Okay,
First ones.
that's fine. I said before.
I've seen altogether with clips included less than 3 episodes.
But you know who
whenever
Batman
it was
was.
on, I went something else. I didn't care for it at the time. I did not care for it. I'm not saying
that's fine.
Like, I'm not saying it's irrelevant. I'm just saying, like, if I was watching cartoons and it was between that and something else, I'd watch something else.
Yeah, but I'm saying you still acknowledge Batman. You acknowledged him.
Batman the Animated Series.
Yes, but because it's the animated series of Batman, it still boils back down to the baseline of Batman. It's Batman. Like, the one-liner that I'm using here speaks volumes. Because I'm biased due to the fact that I am very disciplined and order type vibe. Although it does not look that way, I very much so am. But yeah, it's Batman. Plus, in the animated series, he was an asshole, but a cool asshole with quips, which I feel kind of paved the way subtly for Marvel when they came out with Deadpool. Because you got to look at it. It's like, oh, this Batman, he actually talks. Now, in all Batman series, animated, even Batman Beyond, Batman talks.
Oh, Batman!
He gets to the point.
Is the shit.
But like, yes, but he spoke some shit. He was like, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna slide these jokes up in here, but I'm doing it to make it look cool, and we're gonna start doing this new thing called quips."
All right, so here's a compromise. Top 4.
We'll put both on there.
Both of them up there because we both got good solid arguments. Personally, I want to put Yu Yu Hakusho above Batman, but you know what? It's the same score, but one starts before the other, so I'll give it like that.
I mean, we'll put Yu Yu Hakusho before Batman. I'll allow you to do that. No, because you are the group leader. You are the group leader.
No,
it's up your role.
I'm not. No,
put it above. Shh. Oh, he doesn't want to.
Just
acknowledge him, chat.
Just let it happen.
Acknowledge him.
So, So
Acknowledge them.
so
See?
yeah, this is our little tier list. It sucks that it's just the two of us, where Papi and Papito are not here, which is okay. It's fine.
Look,
And
listen, see, one's being a dad, the other one is being a dad.
no, one is being a dad, the other one's being a daddy. There's a difference. Uh
See?
so the pinnacle, the peak of the 90s show, with Fresh Prince and the Nanny, Batman and Yu Yu Hakusho, those pinnacle peaks, and a lot of great shows came in and after it, like Full House, Sister Sister, Digimon, Saban era of Power Rangers, X-Men animated series, Living Single.
Uh,
I haven't finished Living Single, so that's why like it. I didn't throw it into the casting vote, but I honestly like it. South Park, which is funny. I'm surprised it's still going on as long as it is. Same thing with Futurama. I'm surprised that those have like.
I'm gonna just say one thing. It took me a long time to get into South Park, believe it or not. I only really started
I'm
watching
super
it.
slap you.
Listen, hold on.
I'm a super slap you.
Hold on. See,
Oh my god!
because you probably
killed Kenny.
because you know the reason why. I got a feeling like you know the reason why, even though we haven't spoken about the reason why. We're gonna just say, this is possibly one of the reasons why people believe I have hoes.
Why have you told people that we're together? Oh, so you hear that through the grapevine, huh?
Listen,
If you didn't get it, I was literally just like doing some of like my favorite lines from almost each character.
listen. No, I already
And
picked
then you
up
say
on
that,
it.
and I'm like, ooh, it's called teamwork.
I picked it up, but I was still like, hey, listen. At some point, you got to get Sage exposing the truth out here, because that's what we do.
Oh my god, Kenny, you killed Death, you bastard.
Nah, you got to do it right. Oh my god, they killed Kenny. You bastards.
You bastards. Honestly, not meant for children. Funny. Funny nonetheless. Then you have Rugrats. Baby's got to do what a baby's got to do. And then you've been to the year 3000, and everything has changed. They have heads
mind you.
in little like tubes.
Oh, you fucked your great grandmother, by the way, before you died.
Fam! I just saw that on TikTok the other day. Like, not even like a week ago. Oh my god, Eunice, he died. You know, you kind of look like him. And I'm like, oh shit. Oh yeah, this happened. I forgot about this.
Yeah,
Homie's
it's
a
a lot of
paradox.
stuff that happened.
Yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog, the things we do for love. And then
The
GT.
things we do for love.
And in GT, you know, what happens if Kami and Piccolo actually had a set of Dragon Balls? I said that weird. I apologize. But yeah, basically the point is that like there's this Black Star Dragon Ball, and it's like technically what would have been Kami and which doesn't make sense because it's non-canon, but whatever. And you have a year to go.
But you see, here's the thing. You know why they made it. But yeah, the Black Dragon Balls is supposed to be the kind of Kami and Piccolo. They were always meant to be separated. Although they were together, canonically speaking, you know they're supposed to be separate.
Yeah, I know.
Because, okay, cool. Long as we tracking.
I know. Hey Arnold, Move it, football head. Yeah. Stupid kid. All that other jazz. We already talked about Ed and Eddy. Johnny Bravo. Big man. I actually kind of want to like go and try and
I'ma warn me about you women. And I was hoping she was right.
Yeah, Johnny Bravo is like heavily Elvis influenced, where he's like, Mama, right, Mama warned me about you ladies, but I was hoping she was right.
Oh,
Look at my muscles.
Right.
I actually look nice. Recess was okay. It was something after school. It was just okay. Same thing with Cat Dog, Beavis and Butthead. Shadow, we gave you like a relative pass because like you weren't here. Because to me, Beavis. Actually, you know what? This to me feels better.
Yeah.
That to me feels better. Beavis and Butthead, Angry Beavers, and Ren and Stimpy are D tier. High D tier, low C tier. But I would much rather.
I was just doing
like
play
that.
on words. I was doing play on words, but Beavis and Butthead, I said was a C. I'm sorry, bro, but because you weren't here to defend it, we can't. The only reason why I say play on words for D tier is because literally they were just passing D around. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Am I wrong? Because that's what the theme was looking like. Oh Lord, this look of. Can I see you in the office, please?
HR loved your joke so much they want to hear you say it again. So can we go to the office and say the joke again?
Closing remarks. Respect to the OGs. That's where I feel like the closing remarks should be, because this being 90s theme, it paved the way for the final, pieces of the golden era when it comes to TV, between cartoons and live action sitcoms and whatnot, whatever you want to call it, because we all know TV basically went to shit after
2005, I want to say.
Yeah, 2005, honestly. But, there were still some good shows in 2010, 2008, like Adventure Time and whatnot. But we've done that in a previous episode. So, again, shout out to the OGs. Without them, we wouldn't have had a good ending to the golden era of TV before it went to shit because the internet came to a rise.
Yeah, no, that's like a great thing is and now thinking about it, like all the shows that were out and about in the 2000s, you had Dexter, not Dexter's Laboratory, but just Dexter, the serial unaliver, Lost, Will and Grace, which actually started in the 90s and ended in the 2000s. There was like a whole bunch of other shows as well, but they, after this, like 90s, early 2000s era where shows started, shows overall started fizzling out, and they started canning a lot of shows. I remember being in high school actually, and there was like 3 shows that were coming out, and I was in love with them. I loved them so much. I was following them from the jump, and then it got canceled by like episode 6 or 7. Like right around the time for like a mid-season finale, or the mid-season finale is like right around the corner.
Yeah.
Nope. No mid-season finale. You're done as the. And I was like, oh, I'm not doing that anymore. And so ever since that time, as you just said, the end of the golden age being the 90s and early 2000s, right around that era, I just stopped watching shows like that, and I just started binging shows. That was when I started binging shows. I said, I'm not touching this unless we're 2 seasons in, and we have more season. Like we have another season coming out. I'm logging off. So is Sage. You can catch me on any of my socials. D-Dog Sousa.
This man probably going to stream
Twitch.
before me
Today? Nah.
Yes.
I'm gonna put my room together, like put my clothes away, and then go to the gym because your boy needs to lose some weight. So I gotta do some more cardio every day, fam.
Hell yeah. I'm proud of you.
I mean, the only thing I need now is like a little vest to add some weight, to add some resistance. Uh, but yeah, it's yeah, you can catch me on any of my socials. D-Dog Sousa for like almost all my socials except for my Twitch, which is D-Dog Sousa 96. I will be streaming 2 games. One day is one game. The other day is another game. I normally stream either Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday. Y'all should follow me there. So either I'm going to be playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which is actually very nice, and this new game here called Marvel Spider-Man 2. I still haven't removed the plastic from the box. You can also catch Sage at all of his socials. Sage EJ. Again, you can, his offer code for W is going to be Sage 3J. That he recently changed that. And mine for my Otaku, it's my Otaku official code is DDOG25 for 25% off. So till next time, we love y'all. Peace.